Ladies and gentlemen, I present one of the fastest production Mustangs ever built. It's a 2011 Ford Shelby Mustang GT 500, the most powerful...
Whoa, hold on there, big boy. We're mixing things up a little bit this time. Instead of doing a comparison between the two cars, we're going to do a long-distance race.
You don't stand a chance.
Yeah, well, maybe I do, because I got an intriguing suggestion from a fan.
We have fans?
Yes, we have fans, and that fan suggested that we, instead of comparing cars, which ends up being, you know, a train wreck, we try something else. Here's that suggestion.
You hold this? It says that we're having a race.
We're having a race? What kind of a race?
The first to Woody's Creek in Aspen, Colorado wins.
We're racing to Woody's Creek?
We're racing to Woody's Creek.
And I'm driving the Sienna?
I think so. Yeah, like, it's ridiculous. The first to Woody's Creek in Aspen, Colorado wins. Driving from Boulder to Aspen averages 4 to 5 hours. Probably a lot less with the Mustang. Flying takes less than an hour. One of us is driving to Aspen while the other one's flying. Hey! Woman! Nathan, if you're still reading this, you have to beat the Mustang Shelby GT. Great. With an airplane ride to Aspen. Your flight leaves at noon. Loser buys the beer. Driving against flying? He doesn't stand a chance.
Ha! I needed every advantage I could get because there was no way I was going to race Nathan all the way to Aspen from Boulder in a minivan. That's why I've got the fastest production Mustang ever built. 550 horsepower, almost as much torque. If any car can beat Nathan, it's this car.
Well, he left me with a ticket. That's a start. You know, actually it's a good thing that I'm not driving because I'm a little hungover from a concert. And frankly, I don't really see how he can win. It really does take over 4 hours to get there. There's road construction. And I'm going to be in an airplane. That flight takes less than half an hour. It only takes about 45 minutes to get to the airport. So 45 minutes, half an hour, it's 9 o'clock sharp. I'm getting a free beer.
It's not all peaches and cream, unfortunately, in the Mustang. One of the problems that you find immediately is that these bottle holders are grand if you have an automatic Mustang, but if you want to shift, you have to decide between shifting and drinking. 84 miles to empty? You'd think Nathan would at least have the courtesy of leaving me with a car that's full of gas. Now I gotta stop and get gas. Oh, it's gonna slow me down.
One good thing about Denver International Airport, it's huge. A lot of parking.
Thank you. Continuing to launch.
This is the first year that the Shelby doesn't get hit with the gas guzzler tax because Ford lightened the car up substantially. Instead of using a metal block, the car now has an aluminum engine, which means it's about 150 pounds lighter and, of course, faster as well.
Okay, it took 10 minutes to find a spot, so now I'm starting to run a little low on time. But here we are.
All right, baby, here we go. 550 horsepower, Shelby Mustang. The open American road is beckoning our name. Next exit, Aspen, Colorado. It's almost 10 o'clock right now, which means that we're about an hour into the race, which also means that Nathan should be at the airport. tunnel, which means we're at the top of the world, approaching the Continental Divide.
Got my ticket. Time to get on the plane. It's just that simple.
What are the odds of that? 2 Shelby GT500s. Of course, mine has the same amount of horsepower. Bye. But hers does. But mine's a prettier color. At least I think so. I want to prove that you can take a car like this Shelby and drive it for 4 hours and show up at a place like Aspen ahead of a commercial flight. Why? Well, I suppose because Ford built it and because Aspen's there. Like peanut butter and jelly, muscle cars and tunnels just go together. Listen to this. Alright, here we are, pulling off the highway finally. Now I've got traffic to contend with. So I just stopped to get some more fuel, not for the car, but for myself. You gotta fuel up to stay in the race. And Nathan just texted me. He says, boarding, you suck. That means that he's gonna be in the air real soon, flying this way at a speed that I can't match, so I gotta get in the car and we gotta get our butt over to the tavern. And in about 5-10 minutes, he's going to be flying to Aspen, and he's going to make up all that time I just spent 3 hours covering in a half hour. And then all he's got to do is hop in a cab, and he's 5 minutes from Woody Creek Tavern. So it's going to be really tight. At this point in the race, where we're almost to Woody's Creek Tavern, you might be wondering why we're driving to Woody's Creek Tavern. Well, Woody's Creek Tavern was made famous by Hunter S. Thompson, who's an author who pioneered what has become known as gonzo journalism. And gonzo journalism basically means that the reporter, that would be me, puts himself in the story. Like, I just put myself in the Shelby. It's gonna be tight. We're gonna see if I can beat him, but it might really depend on how long it's gonna take him to get off the plane and find a taxi to get to the tavern.
Running about 20 minutes behind. We'll see what happens. Got the cab no more than 10 minutes after landing, so made up a little bit of time doing that.
I'm in the middle of rural Colorado, pretty much. This is the definition of nowhere, and I'm stuck in traffic. Where are you people going? What's here? You can't all be going to Woody Creek Tavern, can you?
I think we're about, 10 minutes behind schedule, but I still think with that road construction that Roman's way behind schedule, so we'll see. We're almost there.
Let's see if he's here. Come with me. I'm looking for kind of a big guy by himself. Is he here?
I haven't seen any big guys in the round.
Oh, we raced from Boulder here. He flew.
Raced from Boulder.
Yeah, he flew and I drove. So
Oh, that's funny. You won.
I won. Yes, the Shelby Mustang wins. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate you letting me the car. So now that I've won, I'm not the kind of guy to gloat, but. Let's make this a little fun. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to hide the car so that when Nathan pulls up in the taxi, he won't see it. And we'll just surprise him when he gets into the restaurant. They say to the victor, go the spoils of victory. This is one of Woody Creek's more well-known margaritas. But you know what? I'm going to give it to Nathan because I stole his car, and the margarita is the least I can do.
No sign of the Mustang. So far, so good. $25, thank you. Keep it. Thank you. And we are here at Woody's. Have a good day. Thanks. And apparently I lost. Where is he? Thought I won. This day gets better and better.
Nathan, congratulations, my friend. Welcome to Woody's Creek Tavern. I got you a drink because I stole your car, and that's the least I could do. So how was the flight?
Well, it wasn't very good now. It was okay when I thought I was winning. Yeah.
You know, there's always next time. Roman Micah going gonzo for tflcar.com.
Mm-hmm.